So to give you a bit of an outline as to what we'll be discussing today, we'll be kicking off with an overview as to what a tenancy at will is, looking at the bare basics, really, a kind of a high-level overview of what a CVA is all about. Also, sometimes people can get tenancies at will and tenancies at sufferance mixed up, so I'll be looking to clarify that in that slide as well. I'd then like to turn to my first comparator, tenancies at will versus leases. I'll recap as to what a lease is, so as to better understand and distinguish why a tenancy at will is, despite having the word tenancy in it, not a tenancy or a lease per se. We'll then undertake another comparison between licenses and tenancies at will. And within this slide, I'll be highlighting what a license is and how it tends to be used, and then draw some close comparisons to what a tenancy at will is. I'll then be looking at why tenancies at will should be used by referring to the means of occupation, and then confirming really what scenarios they can be used and the big risks associated with leaving one in place for too long. Next, we'll have a look at the provisions of tenancy at will, what should be included, how should the wording be drafted, and what should commercial landlords really steer clear of. We'll then look at termination, i.e. how does a tenancy at will get brought to an end? There are a number of ways. And then after that, I'll turn to the advantages and disadvantages of using a tenancy at will from both a commercial and a transactional point of view. And we'll then look at tales from the courtroom, and analysing some key case law which has shaped the determination by courts as to whether an agreement is a lease or a periodic tenancy, or indeed a tenancy at will. And then finally, I'll leave you with some key recap points to take away, and that will wrap up the lot.